is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Bi-Coastal Baseball Podcast. I know it's been a minute. We've been doing a lot of lives, okay? We've been doing a lot of lives. We took, a little bit of a hiatus. We've been doing a lot of football. We got some football uploads coming for you guys. So thank you guys for joining. You guys already know I'm here with the Mr. One and Only from What the Hell is Happening Sports, Nero. And you already know Mr. Show Producer, Mr. Director of Hockey, Mr. Analyst on almost every single one of our shows, pretty much every single one, including from the nosebleeds. If you go look at our show, go check that out, okay? The Hockey Prospect Show. Go show a little love to those guys. And if you are watching, please do me a favor. Like this video. Please subscribe if you can. But right now, liking the video gets us more into the algorithm. So please hit that like button. Please hit the like button. Now, we are going to get into some disappointing talk. Okay? Very disappointing talk. Now, this man, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, or for those that don't know, IKF, he is a shortstop / second base / third base utility man. We got
the infielder
from the Pittsburgh Pirates. I would just say infielder, but he doesn't play first base, so that'd be a little bit more.
Pittsburgh. You said Pittsburgh Pirates.
For those, I don't know if he played first base. I know he played shortstop and second at least. Least. Mm-hmm. Sometimes appeared at third this year for us. So I will say these comments from Mr. IKF is interesting. Now, for those of you that don't really know about the Red Sox situation and what's going on, you guys are really about to see, and you're going to hear our opinions on it, and you guys are going to see why what he just said in this interview is big concern.
Yeah, it's just the same story over and over again. So it's sick of it, and I think everybody in here is sick of it. We got to find a way to be better.
Why do you think it is? Why do you think there's such a discrepancy between the two?
I just feel like on the road we're a very close-knit team. We come home and there's just a lot of people. It's different. It's just a different vibe.
Huh. I wonder who he's talking about. Interesting. We'll get into that.
At home, and we got to figure out a way to make it small like how it is on the road. I just feel like at home we see a lot of people that we don't know, or just don't know that are around this area.
There's a lot of people you're around that you don't know. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome.
And when we're on the road, it's just our close-knit group, and we're becoming a really close team. We got to find a way to bring that back home.
Now, with that being said, Mr. Nero, I know you've spoken about this on What the Hell is Happening Sports. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe his videos. He does lives almost every day, at least a couple times a week. You guys tap in and make sure you guys go tap into at WTHHSPORTS. What the Hell is Happening Sports on Instagram, please. Okay, sir. But after looking at these comments, do you have like an idea of who he's talking about and where this might be going as far as like how the team feels about maybe other organizational positions?
Well, there's two main people. He's talking about two guys, right? But mainly it got to do with John Henry, but it also has to do with Craig Breslow. And it's, with John, I think now at least within the last couple of weeks, he's trying to show his face more, trying to show, chat, like he gives a fuck. He don't give a fuck. Craig Breslow is quote unquote trying, but how hard are you actually trying? Actually, it's sad, and you could kind of tell, at least on the road, their performance is a little bit better. It's not that much, but there's more winning on the road. There's not that much winning at home. And their last couple series at home, naturally this series that ended today against the Blue Jays, against Ben's Blue Jays, ended in a sweep. The series before that was against the Texas Rangers. You actually won that series. Don't get me wrong. Cool. You know, that's positive.
Yep.
But there's a lot more losing than there is winning at home. Excuse me. Than there is winning at home. Currently, right now, they are 12-25 at home.
Thank you. They've
lost double. Say that one more time, Ben. My fault.
I was about to pull them up.
Oh, you about to pull up? Okay, well, there you go. I'm glad Ben was about to pull it up too. But regardless, that's double the losing. Excuse me, my fault. That's double the winning at home. I've never seen that from a Red Sox team since I've been alive.
Yeah,
now, naturally,
honestly,
like the worst season that the Red Sox had since we've been alive really was in 2012. But mainly it got worse because David Ortiz got hurt. And that was right after the All-Star break. He got hurt. It just went to the shit. You feel me? But for most of that season, when David Ortiz was in the lineup, that was a 500 team, maybe a few games over 500 team. This team is just god-awful. It's actually awful. I wouldn't have thought that by this time for this year, they would be at 29-43. They have not even managed to hit 30 wins. That's one of the worst records. If it ends tonight, if whoever wins tonight that has a similar record to them actually wins, they have the worst record in the American League. That's the saddest shit that you can imagine for this series. And you've got Wilson Contreras, you've got Sonny Gray, you even got IKF who stepped it up a lot more lately. Like, this is pure sadness. There's no way that you would have thought this team would be this bad. And I feel for these guys. I do. They try. You can tell that they try, but this team is just god awful. This team doesn't know how to win.
To go back on your point that like they can be like the worst team in the AL, like losing tonight. The Angels are currently playing. They're 30-45 at 400. The Boston, and they're currently losing 5-0 to the Athletics.
Okay.
Jeez.
And Boston are 29-43 and 4-3 percentage. So
there you go.
So it all depends. If the Angels win, they're dead last.
Yeah. So if the Angels manage to come back and win that game, yeah. And that's sad. That's sad. Now, honestly, I do have something to say. I'm not going to say it right now, though. I'll wait towards the end. But I think I really know what's going on. But no, let's continue though, Omari. You say what you got to say. No bullshit. But it's tough. It is.
What's really concerning to me is that he's saying there's people you don't know. And there can be only a few amount of people who are showing their face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen in my lifetime of being even a Chiefs fan, because I'm not a Patriots fan, and those are going to call me a bandwagon. I deadass would just be a Patriots fan if that were the case. so
no, right.
But in my lifetime, I've never seen the Chiefs, the Red Sox, the Celtics, even the Patriots. Well, actually, we've seen it with the Patriots, but at least the Patriots were able to get through it. At least when the relationship with the Patriots and the front office and the ownership got sour with Brady and a couple other guys and Gronk and Edelman, when we all know, if you've seen The Dynasty, which if you have to go watch The Dynasty. It's an amazing show. It gives you a full scope of how the relationship kind of ended with Tom Brady and some of the players and how some guys were willing to just leave instead of staying, which it's hard for the players on this Red Sox team to do so. I've never seen this problem with the Celtics at all whatsoever.
Right.
When you are sitting there as a player who's new here in your first year and you are talking about you don't know who's around, I don't have a relationship, this team doesn't have a relationship with these people, there's people hovering over us every day. We all know, we all know who he's talking about. He's talking about Craig Breslow. He's talking about Sam Kennedy. He's talking about these Red Sox minions that are there to just do what John Henry says. Honestly, and even Theo Epstein, which that'll be another topic for the next episode that we do. So when you guys tune into the front office episode, it all makes sense. This episode's more about the players. And I was very harsh, and I've been harsh. Nero and I have both been a little bit harsh. But now, after seeing what we've seen, and if you guys, like I said before, please, as you can see at the bottom, go follow at the Bay State Media and at What the Hell is Happening Sports, please. Thank you. Like and subscribe to the video if you've gotten this far. Thank you guys for being our baseball family. So we've seen this. We've already talked about it. But the thing is we're here now, and we've realized and come to the realization these players are trying to do everything they can to stay together. Because they don't know who's going to get traded tomorrow. They don't know what's going to happen considering we all know now at this point it's not Cora and Veritek's fault. We all know it wasn't the coaching staff's fault, because if that were to be the case, we'd be winning games. If that were to be the case, we'd be in a far better position. So for me, it's just a little concerning that a new player is coming in here and saying people that the whole team doesn't have a relationship with, yapping in their ear about whatever they're yapping in their ear about. It seems like John Henry doesn't care. And if you're a Red Sox fan watching, I beg you, stop going to the baseball games. I haven't been to a single one. This is the first summer. I can't even remember the last time I haven't gone to a Red Sox game during the summer. Like, genuinely.
And the summer is just getting started.
This is the first summer. And you know what the embarrassing part is? I still have this Bregman jersey on my wall. And I got this thinking that finally they got one. They found the right one. By the way, that's a Bay State Media jersey. You guys can buy that on our website starting this week. It's going to be awesome, okay? But if you guys haven't seen our website, it's at BayStateMediaCollective.com. Go search that up. But it's been really sad to see the direction, the mismanagement, and speaking of mismanagement, I think it's very concerning that we have had to see in press conferences. We have had to have seen situations where Roman Anthony and Garrett Crochet have to come out and defend themselves from the front office. Very, 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 very concerning to me. And if you don't understand, because you might be a casual fan if you're watching, please like and subscribe so you can understand more. Okay? Now, Roman Anthony had a candid interview about how his injury has been going. Now, if you don't remember, as a Red Sox fan, Sam Kennedy came out and said he didn't tear anything. He's fine, pretty much. It's pretty much what he said. You can actually go look this up. You want to go on at Red Sox Palace on Instagram, go shout them out. I get a lot of news from them. They're awesome. Go shout out at Red Sox Palace. Please go follow them. But this was, I mean, to me, this was really a telltale sign. After you give this young kid and put so much pressure on him, you're willing to let him get crucified by fans and in the media. It's just disgusting what this front office is allowing. So look at what Roman Anthony had to say about his injury.
Again, it's one of those things, doesn't need surgery, right? It's not, it's one of those things when you feel like you're able to go, it's just, you're good to go. And you know, we have a great training staff. We have a great group in there, great hand specialists. So just fully trusting in them and what they think and things that they've seen in the past with similar injuries. So I'll leave it up to them.
Can you swing a bat, or is that always away?
I haven't tried that yet. So yeah, not sure.
An issue.
As you would expect, right? I mean, I want to be out there with the guys. Obviously, I'm happy that, you know, they just got the job done and got a great sweep. I think the team's, you know, we look great. For me, it was frustrating. You know, I started to feel good in the box, started to, you know, really settle in, and, you know, you never want things like that to happen, but it's part of it. So I just got to get better as fast as I can and do what I can to get back out there with the guys.
Now,
I just want to say, I know the team was already bad when he made this, like when he got injured, but he said this team looked good. Why are we lying?
well, when he was there,
They were good, yeah.
it didn't look as bad as
No,
it does
yeah.
now.
Yeah, no, and
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that-
that
that's
was
what-
like
that-
3-4 weeks ago. Yeah,
Right.
I do
Yeah.
agree, but like they were still bad at some.
no, for sure.
So there's another video. I had it here, and now I can't believe it. But anyways, there's another video. I'm going to find it. It's on WEEI. They had an issue with basically what was said was Sam Kennedy came out and said, nothing's torn, nothing's this, nothing's that. It actually came out, which you can search up because I don't want to play some random video that doesn't have anything to do with it. But, oh, here it is. Here it is. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Straight up lie, knowing that it
Negative.
Torn ligament ring.
we still haven't seen Roman Anthony play in the game. Doesn't seem like that's going to be super close. He's having a weird throw in from the outfield, according to our guy Bradford.
He's supposed to play T-ball today, right? Isn't today the
I think he's
T-ball
going to
day?
take some cuts. Yeah, maybe take some cuts. But we're closing in on a month that he has missed from this. But you know, you have guys like Chad Tracy talking about pain tolerance. You got Sam Kennedy talking about how it's just a sprain. I don't know. Then you have Roman Anthony
Bullshit.
point blank confirming exactly what Greg said. And so, yeah, that's rough. And like, whose side are you going to take? Roman Anthony's or Sam Kennedy's?
Well, just as a refresher, and you just heard Roman Anthony again in the feed with Billy Lanny. Just as a refresher.
Yeah.
How did it go with Sam Kennedy last week in the front office report?
Well, I'm sorry. You said you had heard what?
Partially torn ligament ring finger.
Oh, okay.
Completely
Well,
different from
I
what
can
Sam
tell you
Kennedy
that
said.
Okay.
From what we know from our medical staff, that is not the case. He's got a sprain. So maybe you know Dr. Hill and Dr. Kennedy here can discuss medical diagnoses together.
Was I right? Was I right? Was I right on the finger?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
From what I understand, he's got a sprain in the ligament at the base of the ring finger. There's no evidence of a tear. The imaging is negative. There's been a second opinion to confirm that.
Did you talk to Roman about this at all?
No evidence of a tear.
Or Jones and Keefe?
Well,
Jones and Keefe. Oh, okay.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is actually kind of what Sam Kennedy did to him. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, bud. Yeah,
Well,
okay, pal.
that's not what I heard. It's like, are they lying to you? Or are you just lying to us? I guess I'd leave
Okay.
the I'd leave the door.
okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay, Greg. Yeah, that's what you heard. Yeah, okay, pal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you don't at that point just say, yeah, that's our understanding as
Bottom
well.
on record.
Or I don't know. It'd almost be better to be like, I don't even know than it would be to just straight up lie, knowing that it could come out later that you were dead wrong. Like, what's the advantage of lying there other than to make the player look bad? You want to start a beef with Roman Anthony of all things?
Doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
Maybe the last guy you'd want to like pick a fight with or get on his bad side. I know you were signing him to the extension, but this is such a strange way of dealing with what is supposed to be your stud future all-star player. And between the manager, the chief baseball officer, and the president, they're all kind of like calling this guy out.
You're wrong. You're a liar.
I know.
Wow.
It's just like
Yeah.
disbelief.
It is.
Absolute
this-
disbelief, Nero. Talk to us,
yeah.
man. Talk to us.
Yeah,
man.
that was this. Oh, organization's in a tough spot. The relationship between the organization and the players right now is bad. I don't.
When you're lying about the player's injury,
Yeah, it's
it's not a good look at all.
It's not, and I think it's either two things: if somebody's lying, or somebody thinks they know what the fuck they're talking about, and they don't know what the fuck they're
And
talking
they don't.
about.
Yeah.
I think it's one or the other. I'm honestly leaning to what I just said. I think somebody's bullshitting to make themselves look good when in reality the player told you what was really going on, and it just is like, oh shit, now it makes us look like it's liars. Yeah, you could have just kept it straight from the beginning. It's not the end of the world. The team sucks.
Yeah, I think in that situation, I would believe more the player because he has a diagnosis himself from the doctors. Like,
Exactly.
He's the literal human being
yeah,
going to get checked on. Like, what? Like, it was so confusing to me. Why, out of all people on this team, you have a disconnect with the youngest, the future of your team?
Yeah,
This is what makes people want to leave this place.
Oh yeah.
That's the sad part. And I just, my mind is blown at the sheer fact that, like, why is Sam Kennedy the one doing the talking and not Craig Breslow? Last time I checked, Craig Breslow was John Henry's number 2. So I'm lost. And when, Theo Epstein has to come in and say certain things, it goes to show you when Pedro Martinez, David Ortiz, some of these other players, like, hey, like, we believe in this team because of, you know why they're saying that? Because it's just in their culture. I guarantee you, Ortiz and Martinez are very, very upset about what's going on right now.
Oh, they definitely are.
But they can't. Pedro was a lot more candid. If you saw what Pedro said on MLB Network, he was a way more aggressive and assertive about knowing that there is a very clear disconnect, but he also made it clear that the reason why this roster is underachieving because management doesn't seem to have a connection. They haven't constructed the roster right around the right guys, which if Meyer and Early and Tolley and Anthony and Bayo, which it's unfortunate what happened to Bayo, but I think they killed this poor kid's confidence with the coaching this year. I really think they did.
Yeah.
And yes, we can be harsh on him. I've been harsh on him. Yes, we can sit here and say he's been bad, but the only time he's been good is when you've put someone worse in front of him. I don't get how you start. He can't start the game. He can't get into the groove. He can't do anything. He has to come through in the middle of the game and save a game that's already 4 to 5 plus runs in difference. It's just gross, man. I don't know what you guys think of more in depth, but that's my take on it. It's just gross, man. It's gross.
Yes, Bayo is like still young. He's like what, 25?
He's young, yeah.
Like he's still young. He still can still pick it back up. But the fact he's in AAA after like what is his 4th year? This is not a good look. As much as like I would love for you guys to have a guy to succeed like him. Like how much I would like for him to succeed with you guys. It's like it's sad. Like you have a young pitcher lose confidence because there's a disconnect between the management and the coaching staff and the players.
Yeah,
there has to be some sort of communication there, and there's just none. There's disconnect.
No, exactly. Exactly. No, I agree, Ben. It's just I really don't. I wish I could say more. It's real bad. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think the only person who can honestly save this team, and they have to step in ASAP. I think Theo Epstein has to save his team, and it's sad. He doesn't deserve. He shouldn't have to. He shouldn't have to. His days of really putting this team to win 2 World Series championships. It's not to say that it's over. Don't get me wrong. Like it's not like right now. Like at least for this year, yeah, it's over. But like for his career, should he come back, especially in this situation? I think so, because you need a guy that knows what he's doing. I think, and I know Theo doesn't want to. His days of doing it, he did it with the Red Sox. Well, actually, let me take it back. He did it with the Padres. The Padres get to a World Series. Okay, boom, with Dombrowski. He came here to Boston. He led him to 2. He left. He went to the Cubs. He had to rebuild them. He got 1, and he let Breslow do a little bit with the Cubs. Now that Breslow's doing this, he comes back this year, and I think last year, this year, whatever it was. And now it's just this team needs saving. I think ultimately Theo Epstein, once the deadline hits or at the deadline, you have to step in. You have to step in and get this team right. And it's sad because I think IKF and Story, they said it today that if we keep losing games, there's going to be a whole lot of new faces in this locker room. And that's the sad part. And rightfully so, there should be. Ship some of these guys off. Well, I don't want to. I'd much rather have those guys stay. But at the situation with this team right now, ship them off, get younger, and honestly, hey, start the rebuild now. And what I ultimately think, I was going to wait to say it when I first was talking right when it started. I think the best chance for the Red Sox right now, tank for the number 1 pick. Start off fresh. I think it'll be the first time the Red Sox would ever have the number 1 pick in next year's draft, but you might as well do that because this team ain't going nowhere.
It's funny that you said that because I literally just said the same thing to Mario like earlier today.
Yep.
It's like I was like, might as well just sell at the deadline, get all the pieces you can make, and just tank for the best pickup possible in the next year's draft. Literally.
Exactly.
I'm glad you guys said that. And now the reason why I'm glad you guys said that is because before we get into the next topics, when Nero perfectly segued into this is the last thing as far as this. Garrett Crochet talks about his injury, which Sam Kennedy also lied about, which it's looking like he's going to be shut down for the rest of the season, no matter what happens. We could low-key go to the playoffs. Honestly, I still don't even want him to come back. Like, I think he just needs to get ready for next year with some younger guys and see what happens. But
I was talking about my shoulder. I think that, we all, you guys included, from the information that I was receiving and relaying to you, wouldn't have expected the shoulder to keep me out as long as it has. When you're dealing with the capsule, it's, it's a little finicky, and, it's a very crucial component in, overhead throwing. So it was really something that we didn't want to rush and, add the lat into that. And, that's kind of what I was referring to. It's just taking longer than expected to bounce back from everything.
Garrett, as you stand here today, are you in any pain?
No.
Not at all. And have you had any pain since the last couple of weeks?
No.
So the lat's not way worse than you thought.
No. The lat was exactly what we thought it was. Within 4 or 5 days, all symptoms from the lat were gone. It was, then just kind of making sure that the shoulder was in a good spot so I didn't fall into that pattern again. And just, 3 weeks from now, it's my lat again, kind of thing.
Do you think you can get it back before the All-Star break?
I wouldn't imagine so. I mean, what's June 12th, and I haven't had a ball in my hand in, 2 or 3 weeks? I don't think that I'd be – I think it would take a huge leap to say that I'd be back before then. If I hadn't injured my lat as well, then I'd say, yeah, it's possible. But I think that would be really rushing it.
Garrett, as the timeline goes, how is it determined when you actually start throwing? Like what the day throw? How's that all go?
I'm not an athletic trainer or a throwing program writer, so I'm not really sure. I was talking about my.
And you muted. Great.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know how many times Sam Kennedy is just going to lie to our face.
Yeah.
I have no words because I'm just so like it went from frustration at the beginning to then anger because of the Roman Anthony thing, then to just being sad. Now I'm just lost, bro. Like,
you know what?
I'm just lost.
It's time. Hold on, Amari. It's time.
Talk to me.
It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Yeah.
Go back to their roots.
Yeah. But guess what? I'm gonna be honest. I could never. Let me get this right. I could never. I'll do this. I'm never. As I got this. I got it. I'm not bullshitting. I got it, but I could never. I'll stick with these guys. I'll stick with Chris Sale and Matt Olson and Ozzie Albies and Mr. Acuna. I'll stick with them niggas right there. But you know what? Right now, I can't. I'll stick for the team that used to be in Boston. I'll stick for those guys. I can't stick for these guys right now.
And the team that's actually doing good.
And they're actually doing all right. You see, mind you, they have the same colors, right? Similar colors. Damn near the same. One got an A on it, one got a B. That's about it. But let's stick with those guys.
The next team is the next team is the Guardians with the C.
I'll tell you something too, okay? I'll tell you. I've been thinking lately, like, what New Jersey am I gonna buy? How am I gonna get this done? It's time for me to go to Miami. You feel me? You feel me? It's coming through the mail, Chad. It's
time.
It's time, man. I think I need, the Celtics, I'm a diehard fan, will always be, right? Red Sox, I'm a diehard fan, will always be. But I got a second team in the NBA. For those that don't know, Portland Trailblazers. Haven't won shit in my lifetime, so you can't call me a bandwagon. I just love Dame Lillard. I like Denny Avdia. I like LaMarcus Aldridge, Nicholas Batum when they had him, Brandon Roy. That was part of my childhood. I loved Brandon Roy. Love Dame Lillard. Love LaMarcus Aldridge. So that's my second team. But, man, it is time for me to join the other side of Bicoastal Baseball Podcast. We don't know what's up with him. We have no idea what's going on with bro. But I'm here. I'm for it. And they're young. They're promising. I'm jumping on the train before maybe 7 years from now before they win. 7 to 10 years from now before they win. But we are here. And I can't blame Nero either, man. I can't.
If you don't mind me, I'm gonna read the conversation we had in the group chat earlier today, and so that's gonna segue in the next topic.
Yep.
So pretty much he was saying that it was going bad. The Blue Jays was already leading at this point, and it was like saying like why like the coaching staff wasn't the issue. Everyone blamed Core and everything, but that got worse. It's like why the fuck do we keep the front office? And I hope they shut down Anthony and Crochet for the year, like I said. And I responded to the first. I think gotta have to give and change because it's getting way too awful on many sides. And I responded to the shutdown thing. He said, especially Crochet. And he said, yeah, his lat. And Amari said, yeah, his lat seems fine now. He said, but now it's his shoulder, which at this rate, if it's his bad, just shut him down. And Anthony can't even swing a baseball bat. And I said, if they're not even back by the deadline, just shut them down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like. And I said, Amari said, like, honestly, trade Trevor Story and started Marcelo Meyer era. I'm not, like I said, that's not me saying that shut them down and go on car replacements, because at this point, just don't do nothing or sell and get a high as of draft pick you can for 2027.
So, with that being said.
And staying put might be the worst thing this team can do as well.
Absolutely. Took the words literally just right out of my mouth. That, and also, do we trade Story and Narvaez by deadline, Nero?
Honestly, well, Story, yes. Narvaez, it's sad because it seems like the front office kind of just pushed Mickey Gasper into a role. And again, it's not Mickey Gasper's fault. That's not, because he's hitting the ball. He's doing all right. But I don't know why
Lily was batting leadoff today.
No, exactly. It's like, but no, for sure. And he's doing fine. He's getting hits. He's trying getting on base. I just don't know why they pushed Narvaez out of the they started really pushing him out when the guy you really should have been pushing out was Connor Wong.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, honestly, this team is so in a flux. It's like you're starting to give up on a guy after the year that he had last year. He had a great year. I feel like for him being young, there's still a future here. I'd much rather see him here over Connor Wong. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would definitely trade Story. If you got to trade, if somebody is looking at Narvaez, then fine. Then he'll be useful for somebody else, have a fresh start. But I'm more inclined to keep a guy like Narvaez. I'd say more the older, like the Sonny Grays, the Jarren Durants, because we always talk about Jarren Durant. Like guys like that that can bring some form of value. Aroldis Chapman, obviously, he's 90% going to be gone. Guys like that, you might as well. But a guy like Narvaez, who you just got last year and is still pretty young, it's kind of hard to really sell on a guy like that because he should be your future. I just don't know why the front office and, well, even the coaching staff, I should say, because they're both, that's really pushed them away. I don't get it. I really don't.
I think there's teams that could. I look at the teams. I see there's teams that could go and get a catcher, probably like Narvaez, like as a backup catcher.
Mm.
So I think that could be useful there.
Mm.
But to go back on Jared Duran, I said that earlier today. I don't know if that's you guys going to agree with this or like not. It's going to be controversial. I do think at this point that trading Duran might be a bad move for the organization, considering what he has gone through.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
How so? You mean just in general, as far
as
like,
just in general with what he has gone
what
through
he's
himself.
mentally gone through?
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that's the bad thing.
I get it. That's cool. He's a grown ass man, bro.
Yeah.
We all go through shit. We all go through shit, man.
Oh,
We do. We all go through stuff. Brother, if you feel like this is too much for you, this might not be the place for you to play.
Mm-hmm.
It might. There's a lot of pressure playing in Boston, no matter what team you play for.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how they treat. Bro, Jaylen Brown just took us to a second seed. Look at how some people even are saying they want to trade him. Like, it's not easy to play here. Even at some point, the Patriots try to trade Tom Brady. It's not easy to play in this place.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I think we're past the potential part. He's 28 years old.
Yeah.
I think we're past that now. I think The skill set is there. It's been shown for some time. Great base runner, good speed. When he's on at the plate, shit, he is hard to stop. A lot of extra base hits, a lot of stolen bases.
And he's not bad in the field either.
He's not bad by any stretch of the means. But when Duran is off, I mean, he's so atrociously off that you start to get disappointed.
Yeah.
And the month of May was great. So far, June's been okay.
Yeah.
April was absolutely
Bad.
disgusting.
Yeah.
And now even he hasn't really played well the last like week, maybe two.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be the more sensible person instead of Narvaez, because I think Nero makes a great point, right? Like, he's young. After the season he had last year, I had him on my fantasy team last year. It's part of the reason why I had him this year, but I dropped him. Now I have Victor Caratini. Shout out Victor Caratini, man. He's been balling.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I just think Nero makes a great point about Narvaez, right? Like, I think if there's value there and someone decides to maybe not give up the house, but give up a little bit too much in return, take a chance. Why not? Got nothing to lose at this point other than maybe 15 more games back in the race. So
no facts.
15 and a half back now. So maybe
Yeah.
16 and a half after today. So
For
like
sure.
that.
And I mean, honestly, I'd send him and like, listen, San Diego's a team that's always been in on him. Send him over there. You got Bogarts out there. You got a guy that you know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Send, and I feel like a guy like Bogarts, especially, seeing a young Jaron Duran here who was with him. Mind you, Jaron Duran, the last playoff team before last year, Jaron Duran was on that playoff team in 2021 as a young kid. So that's a guy right there. And in 2022, when he was up and made some, mistakes and whatnot, Bogarts was there to see it. Send him to San Diego. Send him with a guy like that. It's
someone he's familiar with.
Someone exactly. Somebody he's familiar with. Just send him. I honestly, and even just period, send him back to California where he's from. It's a lot easier. It's a lot. I think it'll do more for him being around his mom, his dad. And honestly, if Jaron Duran were to get traded to San Diego, I think it'll be the best thing for him in his career. I honestly think if he were to go out there, period, back in California, hell, if it's even a team like the Dodgers that I doubt now because it's how he's doing right now. But just send him back to California, period. I guarantee you're going to see the best Jaron Duran you'll possibly see because he's back at home. That's what I think. Send him out.
I don't personally disagree on the fact that him if they're going to the staff trade him away to get something pieces back. I don't think it would be a bad move, like I said. But I have a feeling that the organization might think that themselves.
Yeah.
But at a point, you might just say to yourself, hey, you got to do something about it because it just doesn't work anymore at times.
And you have money for therapy, psychology, and all this other stuff, bro. You have the money. You make $100+ million a year. You have the money. Well, does he make? Yeah, he makes 100+, right?
Check.
Maybe not 100+, but you make enough money where money does fix certain problems. So go try and get professional help. If I get what you're saying. Trust me. I actually think Nero's point was perfect to segue into yours because send him back home mentally. He's going to get his mind right.
He's going to get it reset. Yeah.
When you're around your parents and people who love you and they're going to do anything for you. And obviously this is your family. It seems like his family loves him. A lot of his family loves him. His parents love him. His uncles, his aunts, his grandparents, a lot of people love him. So I think he needs to go be back around that love because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of love left here for him in Boston.
Because if you look at AL West teams, so in the California, so Padres, Giants, and Dodgers. Obviously, Dodgers don't need them because that outfield is loaded. So if you look at San Francisco and San Diego, I do think a team like San Diego makes sense. One, because they've been linked to him for years, and two, they have injuries they're going through, and there's an open spot in right field. I think left and right field. So he would fit there.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And to segue into our last topic of the night, thank you guys for sticking with us. If you've gone this far, please like and subscribe. Make sure you guys go also like and subscribe to at What the Hell is Happening Sports. And also, please, at From the Nosebleeds too. That is Ben's podcast, hockey podcast. I know we're on a baseball show, but please go like and subscribe to their first two videos and this one right here. Make sure you hit that like button on here. Smash that like button. But the AL East has pounded the Red Sox this season. Now, to look at the game log real quick, that's our last segment of the night. Thank you guys again for sticking with us. Please stick with us for this last segment. So, if you look at the scope of who we've played this year, it was a rough start to the season, as you can see. But when you get to the Yankees, they sweep us. You get to Baltimore here, you come away with a 2-1 win in this series, okay? 2-1, you win 2 games out of 3. You do a good job here. Then you go to Toronto. You get 3 straight, one of them being Toronto, but then you lose the next 2. You have the Tampa Bay Rays here. You split 1-1 and a game got postponed. So that is,
and there's one more that you lose.
Yep.
Well.
Exactly. And then there's exactly one more right here that you lose. So then you're at 2-1 here in this series. Very unfortunate. You go down, you keep going. You get a sweep against Minnesota, even though they're not in the AL East. Still sucks. You have Baltimore here. Another 2-1 loss in this series. You got New York. One game gets postponed, so you split 1-1. Tampa Bay, you lose all 3 games. And then at the bottom here, Toronto. At this point in the season, where we are at, is there any way they turn this around? Is there any way, man?
No.
Nah, it's bad. It's bad enough right now. I mean, you should be. You're definitely gonna win some more games. You know, you're not gonna just lose at the rest of every game for the rest of it. Like, you're gonna win some games, but ultimately for a playoff spot, as it looks right now, I doubt it. If there's a miracle that they just somehow go on, you know, at least to show some respect, maybe like a 6-7 game streak, something like that. You know, like at least a little something just to, give some oomph. But even that right there, with this team right now, it's just not attainable. I ultimately, this team's not, I'm going to tell you this. I don't think the Red Sox are going to lose 100 games, but you might, I can see the
Red Sox as well.
Yeah, they'll definitely lose at least 90 to 95 by the season's end. I'll tell you that much.
You might as well.
Yeah.
Because if you go into the All-Star break, because you guys have 43 losses at this point. If you go into the All-Star break at 60, 75, just sell. Just start selling.
Yeah.
Come back for the All-Star break, just start selling. And everyone just ship them out.
Yeah, we're at 43. You're right, Ben, on the dot.
Yep. Yeah. And I just want to show you something real quick. Yeah, no shit, Sonny.
Yeah.
No,
and he doesn't help.
Like no shit.
Yo, this is like I'm in utter Nero's like I'm in utter disbelief. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a situation get this bad in my entire lifetime. I don't think I've ever seen it get this bad. And this is when I knew the season was in a crux here, is when we kept losing to our own division. And Baltimore beat us those 2 series. I knew it. I just knew. And this is someone that when we did our division predictions, I had the Red Sox first.
We all have that all then high.
Yeah.
We all did
them first.
They it's funny. They started the season 1-0. It was a lot
they
of
did.
Hey, that's something.
Hey. Just said it. After that, it's just been shit.
If you want to look at the reverse of that, look at the Blue Jays real quick. So they started with so we started 3-0 actually. No, yeah, 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Blue Jays. For those that don't know the standings here, I'm going to pull it up on our website. If you guys haven't gone on our website, make sure you go check out the Bay State Media website.
I just want to say, how you guys lost today?
Oh, yeah.
That is the pure definition of the Red Sox season.
Oh, yeah.
Pure.
And the win
the Red Sox season.
Yeah.
The Red Sox season in a nutshell.
No, yeah.
A hit in foul ground. Okay, Gasper goes for it. Fine. It's a third base and Durbin doesn't go for it. Like, hello, like you're supposed
Yeah.
to like advance, and like a few pitches later, of double off the wall,
Yeah.
and the runs go from first. Like
As
I'm
you
a
can
Blue
see-
Jays fan. I was happy about that, but I was like, yeah, but bro, this is the Red Sox season in a fucking nutshell.
I was gonna say, as you can see, guys, Ben is a Blue Jays fan. For those that don't know and that are on here, make sure you like and subscribe if you're a Blue Jays fan. Thank you for watching. Yeah, it's really. I mean, the Blue Jays right now are in a playoff spot for those of the teams that are green. Right now, it looks like those are the teams that are in the playoff spot, and the Red Sox are. They got a long hole and a long.
We
way to
have
dig out
we have
themselves
the
here.
first wild card.
Yep. So, this is the American League standards. If you guys haven't been on this website, you guys can go make an account too. Go make an account.
No, wait, we're not the first wild card. We're just outside. We're the first team outside of it.
Okay. Go be a member. Go tune in. But thank you guys for joining the Bi-Coastal Baseball Podcast. Now, for any last thoughts, boys. Any last thoughts?
There's
You know what my last. You know what my last thoughts are?
What?
Well, the Sonny Gray shit.
Yeah, well.
It's just like that. Literally, I responded to that tweet saying like, "Thanks, Sonny. I appreciate you for saying the obvious." Like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, there's not much we can do here in this situation. As you can see, I was very wrong about my prediction. For those that took any money on the last episode that we did for division predictions, I'm sorry I cost you money. I apologize.
Let's just roll. I'm just saying.
And no, I will not reimburse you.
I just want to say, I just hope this is the turnaround of the Blue Jays season. I just hope that.
Yeah, that's a good last thought too.
Yeah, for sure.
It seems like the teams that play against us somehow have a turnaround for a good streak. So
last year it happened in end of May against the Rangers, like in Texas. Now I just hope that's now it starts now after a sweep.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
And shout out to Mr. Ben Bolio, director of hockey and also analyst on From the Nosebleeds and every other show we have here. And you guys already know we are with the one and only Mr. Nero from What the Hell is Happening Sports. Thank you guys for joining the Bi-Coastal Baseball Podcast tonight, and we will see you next Monday.